Today we are continuing to learn about linking verbs. There are three types of verbs, okay? The three main types of verbs are action verbs, which we have already studied, linking verbs we're studying right now, and helping verbs, which we will start studying tomorrow. Linking verbs tell us something about the subject by linking it with a noun or adjective in the sentence. Hence, they are also called state of being verbs. Circle the linking verbs in the sentences below. We're actually going to do more than just circle the linking verbs, okay? Because it's telling us something about the subject, and it's linking the subject to either a noun or an adjective to tell us the state of being of that subject. So we're going to find the subject, then we're going to find the linking verb. So for example, look at this example sentence that's already done for you. Catherine was at school. What is the subject of the sentence? What is the sentence, or who is the sentence about? Catherine. So Catherine is the subject of this sentence, right? What are we learning about Catherine? Okay. Well, the noun that we're connecting Catherine to is school. We're learning where she is. Where is Catherine? She's at school. So Catherine was at school. So that means was is linking the subject to where the subject is. Okay? All right, look at number 1. Eddie and Anne are late to the party. Who or what is the sentence about? Eddie and Anne. So they are the subject of this sentence. Okay. What about Eddie and Anne? Well, they're late to the party. And what word is linking Eddie and Anne to what we're learning about them? Are. Are is our linking verb. Look at number 2. The bowl is on the table. What is the subject of this sentence? Who or what is this sentence about? The bowl. So the bowl is the subject of this sentence. And what is the sentence telling us about the bowl? That it's on the table, right? The bowl is on the table. Is the linking verb that's linking the subject to the information about the subject. Number 3. I am in the middle of something. Who or what is this sentence about? I. Good. What about I? Well, they're in the middle of something. Okay? I am in the middle of something is a linking verb. Okay? Her dress looks adorable. Who or what is this sentence about? Her dress. This is the subject of your sentence, her dress. What about her dress? Adorable is describing the dress. Her dress looks adorable. Looks is your linking verb. Remember yesterday we learned about the test of putting in the equal sign. Her dress equals adorable. Yeah, because her dress is adorable. That sounds like Jim's voice. Okay, what is the subject of this sentence? That. What about that? It's like Jim's voice. That sounds like Jim's voice. Now you might say, well, is that an action verb? No. Remember, it's one of the 5 senses, but also do the equal sign test. That equals Jim's voice. That makes sense. Sounds is your linking verb. Look at number 6. The room seems very quiet. Who or what is this sentence about? The room. That is the subject of your sentence. What about the room? It's very quiet. The room equals very quiet. The room seems very quiet. Seems is your linking verb. It's linking your subject to its state of being. It's very quiet. I think the show was interesting. What's the subject of your sentence? I. We have I think the show was interesting. I think. Think is not a linking verb. Think is something that you can do. Think is an action verb here. So this is an action verb. I'm going to put AV on it. So let's look at the next subject we're talking about. The show. The show was interesting. Okay, so what about the show? Interesting. The show equals interesting. Was is your linking verb. It's linking the show to interesting, its state of being. Joe said the food tasted good. Again, Joe said that's something Joe did. So this is not a helping verb. But what subject is Joe talking about? The food. What about the food? He said it was good. The food equals good. The food tasted good. Tasted is not an action. Tasted is a linking verb, linking this subject to its state of being is good. Okay. They have not been talking for days. Okay. What is the subject? They. Okay. Have not been talking for days. Okay. So what about they? They're not talking. Okay. You see been here, but that's going to be a helping verb for talking. Have is linking they to their state of being. They have not been talking. Okay. Remember to use the equal sign to help you with discovering which words are action verbs, which words are helping verbs, which words are linking verbs. Your linking verb is going to link your subject to something about your subject. Okay, so if you find your subject of your sentence, that's who or what your sentence is about, then you're going to be able to figure out the linking verb.